And we did it 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row
dude.
for the first time in actually so long. But not really our fault at all, guys. Welcome back to episode number 71 of the O.S.I podcast. I feel like not really our fault, though.
Well, it wasn't our fault. It was your fault.
It was my fault.
It was all your fault.
How is it mine?
Because you're ugly.
True. Nobody wanted to see me. They were actually
Correct.
in the comments saying, can you skip next
Take
week?
a few weeks.
Can you skip next week? We don't want to see you.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know, we were away and then what?
You know what
the COD event, and then there was some reason why you couldn't do it 1 week.
You know what I miss? Vacation.
I am feeling great.
True.
Why do you miss your vacation?
Well, I just miss relaxation. You know?
And you can't get that?
Not
No.
normally, no.
Not when you work 24/7. Is that a good way to get
I'm getting better. Well, I have good and bad weeks.
Is that a good way to chat? Comment down below if that's a good way to get relaxation, is working 24/7.
It really is. It isn't. Sometimes it is. Do I stress myself out? But there's a lot of third-party factors for my stress levels.
Right. Work.
Ray
can suck.
Just kidding.
And he's not. Ray. Yo, Ray. Don't let him talk to you. Like, yo, don't listen to that
Ray,
guy.
I'm just kidding.
Yo, Ray, don't listen to that guy.
All right. And we're good now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just so not used to like having no responsibility. So that week that we were gone, God, I was happy.
It was godlike.
I was just happy. It was crazy. I wasn't used to it. So I love the memes that are like unemployed motherfuckers at 3 p.m. and it's just like a screenshot of just the most insane thing happening.
Oh.
Like Cthulhu rising from the sea and some gladiator fighting him, and it's like unemployed guys at 3 in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
Yeah, real though.
Dude, I could be fighting Cthulhu.
When I was
with more
unemployed,
time.
I was gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming.
True.
And doing nothing else.
Real.
Guys, Optic just lost were handed their first loss on Subway.
Oh my god.
So the dopamine is quite low, but they should be able to regain on this next search and destroy. I didn't see what it was. I think maybe 6-star search and destroy. Hopefully they'll be able to regain on that.
Yeah, hopefully
guys,
they'll be able to regain some dope.
just regain their mentals in general.
How long is it between majors? Like how long is it qualifying?
Like 2 months usually.
Major 4 will be in August, and then champs will
Major-
be in October or something, or
No.
no.
Major 4 is at the end of June.
And
So I
champs
guess
is
really
in-
just it really depends. Like, so the season started in like, when did the season start? It usually starts in December, and so December's like, yeah, I guess it's usually about a month and a half to a month and a half. It kind of depends. So there was I think the league started in December was when matches started, and then there was a kickoff tournament. There was like the first kickoff tournament in January probably, and then Major 1 happened probably mid to end of February, and then Major 2 probably happened like end of March, beginning of April, and then this last one happened. This last one was the longest one because it had like 5 weeks of online qualifiers, and it had like a week in between, I think. So it was like 6 weeks. So then it was mid-May, and then this next one is happening end of June, and then champs is like mid-July because there's no online. After this major, it's just break until champs.
There's no qualifiers.
There's no qualifiers. The qualifiers for champs is the whole year.
Right.
Which sucks. Champs is kind of like set up. I hope they change it this year because last year was like there's no online qualifiers, and then it's just a tournament between 8 teams because not everybody makes it. And so it was like the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday was just the finals, and the team got swept last year. So it was like an hour. My friends came over to watch champs finals, and it was over in an hour.
True.
So Hopefully that they
Who won last year? Celium?
No, New York. New York won last year, and then they changed up their team, and now they're dog shit. So that's what they get.
That's always the good thing to do. When you have a winning formula, you get rid of it.
Oh yeah, change what isn't broken. Change what worked actually.
Yeah.
But it's also like,
if it ain't broke, fix it.
It was not only that, but it was a change from a 100 health game to a 150 health game, which apparently makes a big difference because this year the top 4 teams or the top 3 teams are like 50-3 against the bottom 8 teams.
Right.
So it's like there is such a massive discrepancy between the teams. There's just a massive skill gap this year.
Right.
Which is fun to watch because 2 of the teams I cheer for are in the top 4. So, well, they're in the top 3 actually, but
let's go Toronto! Toronto's my city, fam.
Toronto's my city, fam.
Guys, we just got back from the Jays game.
And they won.
As you can tell, and they won.
They won. Yippee.
Yippee. God, that team's bad.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Pirates
really bad.
are worse.
Pirates are worse. Though.
Pirates might be worse. I feel like there weren't even that many hits. I feel like most of them were strikeouts.
Both teams had 11 hits, which is a solid chunk of hits. No home runs, though.
That's almost 1 hit per inning.
There's 9 innings.
So did I say almost?
So it's more than...
Yeah, almost as in terms of how close it is.
True.
Dumbass.
So it's over a hit inning.
Yeah, barely, though. That's not a lot of hits.
True.
I feel like it's not.
Yeah.
That's 1.2 hits per inning.
Yeah, like it was a solid game. Solid game. And we had good seats. And it was a blast. And I wanted to order 30 hot dogs. Didn't pull trig.
Didn't even buy one.
I didn't get one. But I meant to go.
I got one and they were fire.
I meant
and it was
order
fire.
them all to go.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, because they were free because we got the best seats in the house.
We got the best seats in the house.
We got
guys.
front row seats and we bought them.
We bought them because...
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Shout out to the guy who got them for us. We love you.
Long time listener.
Love. Guys, comment in the comments right now. Love for the guy who got us the tickets, guys. Love. And this round should be over. Hopefully.
Love.
And never mind. Optic loses. Please, for the love of God.
And they lost.
And they choked.
And they lost. And Shotzi wasn't able to yell, Dad!
Optic, bro. Something happened.
They didn't eat their vitamins this morning.
He loses that against an MCW is crazy. Like, they're not themselves today. That's just it.
They woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It's because the guy in the bottom there is wearing a White Sox hat, bro.
No, he always wears that.
White Sox are really bad.
Optic, they won yesterday against, they 3-0'd, who did they play? Whoever they played yesterday, they 3-0'd. So, like, I don't know. They're just having an off day, I guess. It's just how it goes with Call of Duty. I mean, FaZe went 7-0 in the qualifiers last tournament and placed 3rd. So, like, it doesn't mean everything. It's also online Call of Duty is so different than LAN, like so different to where like teams will like, well, not lag, but just like ping in general, and like being at your at-home setup, not being able to like, and not having like the crowd, like having the crowd makes things way different as well. It's just different. It really means nothing. Really, as long as you can secure winner's bracket, like you should not be losing that. But as long as you can secure winner's bracket, that's really all that matters in these online qualifiers. Like, like FaZe lost in Major 2, the match right before they lost to the worst team in the league, and then they came out and won the tournament. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not too concerned.
Guys, you'll notice by the hat on my head that typically for the NHL playoffs, at least for the last decade, has been primarily cheering for teams to lose rather than my team to win. Last year, let's go Devils. This year, again, we're back to cheering for people to lose instead. We're all good. We're all set for the finals, baby.
Let's go Stars.
Nope.
What?
The Rangers are out.
Oh yeah.
So fuck the Rangers.
I'm down for anybody to win now.
I'm down for anyone. I would prefer Edmonton.
I would rather whoever comes out of the Stars Oilers, I want to win.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree with
but
that.
I wouldn't be like,
I wouldn't be angry if the
great,
Panthers
Florida
won.
won. Cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. But what's funny is, of the last 5 years, the Eastern Conference team in the Stanley Cup final has been from Florida. It was Tampa for 3 years and then Florida for the last 2.
We got to move to Florida.
Really low taxes.
None. I don't think there's any income
There's
tax.
0 taxes.
No taxes.
Oh my God.
Yippee! Not if you don't pay them.
There's a lot of other problems with Florida, though.
Yeah, but think about if we move to the States, we can have a fresh start with our taxes. And if you never file them, they'll never know to come after you.
Does it matter if the gain is turned all the way that way?
You could turn it up a bit. I can always turn you up in post.
Okay, well, I turned it up a little bit, so hopefully that didn't mess with it. But chicken burger. Oh.
Yeah, but if I do the same thing, it'll
it'll be fine. Yeah,
it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I can fix it in post.
What's your plan to move down to the States? Like, who are you going to get to sponsor your visa? Optic?
Scump. Optic Scumpy.
Optic Scumpy
And
himself.
Optic Hex and Big Optic Hex.
They are going to... You heard it here first, guys. Ethan's on Optic. He made it.
Well, the ideal plan is to get on Optic, stay here because Toronto is my city, fam. Mm-hmm. And then just fly down for content and for tournaments every once in a while.
But I thought you wanted to live in the States.
Oh, I'd be down.
Especially Texas.
100%. Well, because then I can finally vote for Trump and the people around me not get mad and like judge me and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And he chokes. 2v1, bomb planted, and that's the round.
And pooped on.
Nice.
Dead!
No one's yelling dead. This is a no-dope series right now.
Guys, is Trump going to jail and going to be president?
Maybe. But
Probably.
it was rigged.
True.
It was rigged. And
Anyway,
that's crybaby cheese.
Yeah, crybaby.
And I don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
I don't give a flying fuck if it was rigged or not. It's funny. And that's crybaby cheese. And how about this? Don't pay porn stars hush money from your campaign fund to not tell. How about just don't do anything with the porn star in the first place?
True.
That solves it all. And
Right.
whatever other, I don't know what other felonies he did. Apparently there was other stuff.
There was many.
But I do know that he did that because that was the only thing that I saw was being reported on. How about
Well, this also isn't the only trial.
don't take campaign funds to pay porn stars hush money not to talk shit about you simply.
Like, I believe that there are multiple...
It's really that simple.
I believe that there are multiple trials against him. Like, there are multiple lawsuits against him.
Right. I don't really follow the state stuff like that because 1, I don't care. 2, I'm not a Trump supporter. And 3, I'm not voting for any of those people.
Pooped on.
So
It would team kill.
Team kill. Let's fucking go. He would have got that kill regardless, though. 1v4, and
he's going to slam.
let's hope he does not.
Guys, we have Caught On in the background.
We do have the
in
Optic
case-
game on
and that's
right
just
now.
because we don't really have much to talk about. So we're going to be giving you our live feedback for something that when you're by the time you're watching this has been done for weeks.
Oh, done for weeks, probably.
Done for weeks.
And he's now made it a 2v1.
And oh my God, is he
and
going to
let's
clap?
not play for trades. Instead, let's give him multiple 1v1s.
And let's go brew. And let's go brew.
Well, this is a no dope series because even if they win, it's like, okay, cool. You beat a top 8 team. Cool, bro.
But that's awesome. You gotta make sure you beat the teams that are below you.
No, you definitely got to win these. But I'm saying it's a no dope series, and now it's even less dope because it's tied, but they're losing the series. But either way, oh man, I wonder what Shoe Nice is doing like literally right now. You think he's eating some deodorant? Dead. He's dead.
No! Shoe Nice!
Shoe Nice.
Shoe Nice.
Please say it ain't so.
Oh, we talk about State of Play and how PlayStation is doomed. We're in a gaming crisis, guys.
Throwback to our last episode when we
pooped on.
dead.
Oh shit.
We can talk about how last week we said there was no State of Play announced, and then it got announced the day after we released the podcast, or the day after we recorded. And then
so the State of Play from the time we recorded to when the time the podcast came out, it was announced and happened.
So it happened, and it didn't need to happen either.
No.
That was a no-dope State of Play.
Honestly, I am excited.
And that's what we said in the podcast. We were like, even if one does happen, they're not going to announce anything. And lo and behold, they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know if I sent you the tweet. I think I sent it to you on Twitter.
Maybe. I don't get, like, my Twitter DM notifications get buried quick.
Because it was like...
From that boy Aqua, at the apothecary contemplating which elixir of wakefulness to purchase.
I said that to you so long ago, bro.
Two Thursdays ago. Scroll
all the way down to the bottom.
Oh my God. Fortnite X Marlboro.
Yeah, you didn't. You don't. I don't know if there's a slur in that.
Okay.
So just listen to it.
It's State of Play.
But it's a recap of State of Play.
Overwatch clone. Game we already have. Game we already have. And Souls-like. Astrobot.
Peak.
Gaming. Are we in a gaming crash? The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Sony just sucks at coming out with new
Astrobot
games.
is going to save this year in gaming.
Oh, 100%.
But I am excited for Astrobot.
Well, because it's going to be free platinum.
I don't know if it's going to be free.
No, it's going to be like a gimme platinum.
Maybe.
I mean, the first one was.
It was, but it was still fun to get.
It was fun to get.
It wasn't like a...
Because it was a...
It wasn't a total gimme.
Because I platinumed that, I most likely will play Astrobot.
Yeah, same. I played that game, obviously, because it was free. It was like a tech demo, but it was so fun. So if Astrobot is the same thing, basically, where it's just super haptic and using the controller in really cool ways.
Yeah.
But it's just Astro's Playroom on crack.
Yeah.
That's gonna be super fun.
Yeah, because it was like, guys, this is the PS5. Get it now. And then nobody did anything with any of those.
And
then when there is haptic triggers, I turn it off in the settings.
It's true.
That shit pisses me off.
I like haptic stuff.
Because it's always on shooters, and I'm like, bro, this is checking me out every time I shoot.
Yeah, but it makes you feel like...
I don't want to feel like
the exaggerated swagger.
Feel like I'm on Invasion. I want to fry.
But the exaggerated swagger?
I'll keep it for games like that, maybe, for a little bit. And then I'm like, this is pissing me off. I have to fucking try and push R2.
I'm glad Astrobot's coming out because I was thinking of replaying just for some quick dope Astro's Playroom, but I was like, there's no
good of a game.
I know, but just to like, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I thought about it one time. I was like, do I want to try? Like, do I want to just play this game again because it was like just simple fun, and
it was simple fun because of the platinum.
But that's what I was also thinking. Is like, there's no payoff.
Yeah. Bro, these people are on Jupiter right now. Like Optic is on Jupiter right now. They're losing this series, and maybe in a 3-0 fashion, honestly.
But then Astrobot was announced, so I don't have to replay that. I can just play Astrobot when it comes out in September.
Oh, you were thinking about replaying it before Astrobot was announced?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like this was months ago.
Oh, okay. That would be a weird game to replay, but
I know that was just kind of like I literally have nothing else to play right now, and I kind of could be down.
True.
But now that Astrobot game is coming out, and so I just play that, and I see people, primarily Xbox people, trying to bash it. The console wars are so
you
stupid,
can
bro.
tell Optic's trolling because they're like barely winning, but they're laughing in their kill cams. Like they're just trolling.
But people are like, "Oh, it took him what 4.5 years for PlayStation just to put out a Mario game." I was like, okay, but Mario games are fun. I'm pretty sure.
Not necessarily true either. They didn't start working on it necessarily the second Astro Playroom got announced or released.
Yeah, I don't know how long
they might have been in development for. They were like this year. Or a year ago. They were like, let's make another Astro Playroom because Wolverine ain't coming out.
No, like
nobody likes Spider-Man.
What? Many people, including myself, liked it.
Many people aren't saying that it was a good, well fleshed out game.
It was a full and complete game.
True.
And
with no bugs of you turning into a square.
It was a cube.
Cube. My apologies.
That's awesome.
It happened to me.
Okay, that's awesome. It never happened to me.
I think
didn't
I
get
got
lucky.
a buggier game than you did because I remember a bunch of bugs happening to me that you said never happened to you. But I don't remember.
The
what
only
they
bug
were.
that really happened for me was when you get the hat and glasses at the carnival, and then you go up in the merry-go-round, and then Craven's people show up, and you start fighting, and my Spider-Man still had the hat and
No, I
glasses.
think you were supposed to.
And the glitch was that it wasn't? But it's so weird because you didn't have it, right?
No.
And another buddy of mine didn't have it, but then one of my friends also had it. So undetermined.
I mean, bugs like that, I don't really give a fuck
Undetermined
about.
which one was the bug.
As long as they're not gameplay impeding bugs, I don't really care.
Right.
Like, but when it's so many, that's when it's like, okay, guys, let's fucking try here.
But did you have so many where it was hurting your experience?
It wasn't hurting my experience, but it did get to a point where it's like, all right, guys, like,
because
let's make sure this game works before we put
because
it
that's so
out.
interesting because I had nothing like that, and one of my other friends had a ton of bugs when he was playing Ragnarok.
Yeah,
I had
don't
none.
think I had any.
I had none.
I
So
don't
it's
think I had any.
it's so weird.
Nice.
I don't
3v1
know.
round 11. That should be game.
Yeah, game for Vegas. Yeah, here we go.
Let's give them 3 1v1s. Let's do that. At least bomb is planted. Holy shit. My stomach just dropped. when I
Oh
got
my
that
god.
kill.
Oh my god.
There we go.
And pooped.
Close the map out. Let's go. They were trolling a 5-4. Look at Kenny.
Kenny's
bro.
looking into the
Like,
camera.
he's
He's
just
trying to raise up.
trolling. You can look at Pred, bro. That guy was on Jupiter. Look at him, man.
Oh.
Look at him here. He's like, oh my god, bro. Look at
He's trying to regain. He's trying to think of
He's trying
something to
his
regain.
dope.
But yeah, it's interesting how at Jedi Survivor, really the only bug that I had was just the frame rate instability,
But that is bad.
and that did impact.
severely impedes your enjoyment.
That does
of the
impact
game.
my enjoyment.
Like severely.
But when I turned it down to 30 frames, I did start to just enjoy it because it was a stable 30.
Yeah. See, like that's
And the
thing
cutscenes
about-
went to 30 anyways, so it felt more seamless. There were some games that go into 30 frame per second cutscenes, like Final Fantasy 16, that don't feel like it's a crazy frame rate drop.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
but
that's
then
like,
there are some like Jedi Survivor. That's why I will probably replay it this year at some point because it's fixed. It should be fixed
Yeah.
now. And I can hope. I don't know if the cutscenes still go down, but as long as it like just feels stable overall,
Yeah.
it's still when it would go down to 30 frames in the cutscenes, it would still be unstable.
I think they have fixed it. It's stable now because I remember playing it not recently, but more recently than when it came out, and it was like stable.
I think my buddy said that it still was a little hiccupy in the bigger areas.
Nah.
But the screen tearing was honestly for me the worst part. I could kind of look past the unstable frame rate, but when the screen started tearing, I'm like, this is so distracting.
That's because you're playing in quality mode, which means VSync is probably. Oh no,
No.
If VSync is on,
No,
then
no,
limits
it was
screen
not.
tearing.
It was not screen tearing in quality. It was only screen tearing in performance mode.
Oh well, then that is why, because VSync would have been on in quality mode, and it would have been off in performance. Because who gives a fuck about screen tearing? I never noticed it, and I only ever played performance because. Yeah,
But it also might not have been as bad for you for whatever reason. Like again,
just one of those another reasons, like another just game that changes based on the copy that you have,
right?
Based on the day,
Ah,
based on the astrological
dang it.
signs of the day you downloaded it, probably.
Yeah, my
game
my
was a
version,
cancer.
My version, well, it was made by EA.
So true. My version was a Cancer though, so like maybe that's why. Your
Yeah,
version a
mine was
Capricorn.
moon rising Aquarius and sun setting Libra.
That might be why.
Yeah, so it
Should
was
have
kind of
downloaded
messed
it
up.
when I down. Well, even if you downloaded 1 minute after mine, it still would have been different because like then
we had to sync up.
Because then it's like then it's still difference because like but like, can you really categorize anybody in anything if 1 minute makes it? I digress.
Here's the thing: is who gives a shit?
Be who you are.
Be who you want to be.
Barbie girl.
Barbie girl.
Barbie girl. You are who you choose to be. Barbie girl. 100%.
100%.
You are who the stars choose you to be.
Nice. Something smells nice.
It smells garlicky. It smells like garlic cheese bread.
Oh, yo, give me some of that.
Yeah, let me get that, fam.
What time are we at here? How much time do we got?
I think 25 minutes, it says. 25, almost 26. Give me that garlic cheese bread. So that smells so fucking good.
Hey, yo, give me some of that.
No, but what if it's my next door neighbors and they're barbecuing? They're queuing.
Well, first of all, I don't think barbecuing on your balcony is legal.
100%?
100% illegal.
100% illegal.
But what
if they're just cooking something in the oven with the windows open and it's coming out?
Then hopefully they give me some of that.
And they're never talking to me ever again.
Have they yet?
Yeah, the other day she was giving me recommendations on places to go hiking in Hamilton. 100%. I don't remember.
And then you were like, give me some of that garlic bread.
I don't remember where she told me to go, but it was somewhere.
Yeah, I had a package stolen off like right from out front my door like a couple months ago. And so I knocked across the hall just to see, like, hey, did you see a package here earlier? And they were like, no. And now the old lady across from me, every single time she sees a package on my front door, she'll knock on the door and be like, you have a package. I'm like, thanks, man.
So what might not have been her, or she's trying to cover
Well, that's
up.
what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say to Mackenzie. It's like, would she be...
She's overcompensating.
She's either overcompensating or
really nice.
She's just the nicest person.
Nice.
And... if honestly at this point, because she's overcompensating, I will forgive her if she stole it.
Sure. You should forgive her regardless.
Wouldn't have.
Well, Christ calls us to forgive.
I would have thrown a spinning backhand.
Well, you're the type to like, okay, so there's this parable in the Bible that's like
It's parable.
there's a parable in the Bible that goes, I'm going to butcher this, so just beware. There's a man who owes the king 10 pieces of silver.
Okay.
And he gets arrested and gets in front of the king and begs for his mercy. Please, just a little longer.
And he's like, begging. You owe me $10,
10
bro.
silver. Please, bro. Please, I'm begging. And the king says, you know what? I'll forgive you of your debts.
But you have to pay the carbon tax.
But you have to give me head.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. He says, I'll forgive you of your debts.
Suck a dick to get ahead.
Suck a dick to get ahead. You forgive me. I forgive you of your debts. Let's start fresh, clean slate, away with you. That same man then went on to find the guy who owed him one piece of bronze and broke his kneecaps and said, where's my money? Give me my money, bitch. That would be you. And Christ calls us to say, to forgive others as we have been forgiven. And I think you're the type to be the guy in the parable and not the guy that Christ calls us to be.
I only forgive people if somehow I can still come out on top. Like I'll forgive someone after I just boosh them afterwards. Like if someone wrongs me and then I boosh them, then I'll forgive them because it makes me look even better.
True.
Like,
because then you're on top, and then you forget that you're an even topper.
Yes.
True.
Because then it's like a looking down type situation.
True.
Instead of
the
like
least of the kingdom.
Instead of like okay, you wronged me, but you know what? We're good. It's like you wronged me. Now I just am awesome, and now I forgive you.
You're also the type to proclaim Lord, Lord, but not work, but not live your life as God would want you to live it.
And how would He want me to live it?
Better than how you're living it.
Playing COD?
Forgiveness, mercy, love. Guys,
mercy?
Guys, comment love.
Who do I have to who do I have to give mercy to?
Anybody who you're over. I don't know, somebody who owes you. That's what like mercy is part of forgiveness. It's part of grace.
Well, no one owes me anything. I don't talk to anyone.
Yeah, but when somebody might...
You know who owes me something?
It's not about owing you money. It's about forgiveness. Maybe somebody did something. Maybe someone wronged you. and you're forgiving them. It's a metaphorical debt that they owe you because
Guys, you would not believe what happened. Ethan's never been angrier.
I've never been angrier. You
This is
gotta
the
love
angriest Ethan's
when
been.
you gotta absolutely love when there's propane tanks that explode on a map and kill a bunch of people, and everybody complains about them because it's not like a propane tank that the team can use tactically where you shoot it and it blows up, or you throw a grenade at it and it blows up. It'll just blow up
Oh, that's a good feature.
randomly. It'll just blow up randomly. So nobody wanted it in the game anymore. After the last tournament, they were like, "We'll take it out, guys. It's out. There's no
It's
more.
out.
There's no more environmental explosions on high rise.
That's awesome.
On
They took
high
it
rise
out.
in the CDL. They listened.
Yeah!
Yippee! And it just blew
And
up
it
and
just
costed us
is
a round.
Still in the game.
And it's still in the game. They didn't code it properly. Why would they?
Yeah, this guy's Ethan's.
And
down
of
bad.
course, it costed us the map. It costed Optic the map.
I don't think costed is a word. I think it's just cost. They cost us the map.
You don't think costed?
I don't think so. I think the past tense of cost is cost.
No. Costed.
Unless I'm the chicken burger.
A word. Question mark. Cost or costed is the past tense of the verb cost.
I didn't know costed was an option. We were both right. Yippee! And COD's a really good game. Oh my god.
Both cost and costed are correct.
Okay. Oh my god, Jesus in the bottom.
That's why Vista's my favorite map.
Because of Jesus.
Because of Jesus is in the background. I'm done, bro.
I'm done. But then Optic comes back.
I love
this game. That was me at the Jays game today. Yeah. So Lost.
This guy has no passion for his team to win. I was texting my friend who also cheers for Optic and watches, and he's like not upset that it happened, and he's like, well, the baby rage goes crazy. I'm like, bro, sorry I have passion for my team to win. Like, sorry you don't give a fuck.
It's not even just like it's not even a matter of being angry about your team winning or losing. It's about the company saying we did this and then just didn't do it, and then it also costs the team the round. Like, totally reasonable to be frustrated. Is the guy a Leafs fan?
Probably.
Well, then he shouldn't be saying anything. Because I'm sure he's tweaked.
No, I don't think he's like that big a Leafs fan. It's just dumb, man. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, that's gaming in 2024. Games just don't work. They just, developers will lie to you.
Are
They
we
will
in
lie
a
to
gaming
you.
crash? Are we in a gaming crash?
And then he's like, buddy, you don't even play the game. Like, bro's just, this guy sometimes gets so on my nerves because he's just always
guess.
trying to check me out.
Let me guess. He plays NBA 2K.
No, he plays only COD.
Oh.
I'm just saying, whatever. Like, when someone starts saying that shit, like, sure, like, we can check hours on who plays the game more. I know it's me. That's fine. And just because, and like, bro, just because I don't play the game, even if I didn't play it as much as you, doesn't mean I don't play the game, and doesn't mean that I don't love watching Call of Duty and having integrity in the esport that I watch.
Yeah, I don't play hockey or baseball. I will get angry if some dumb shit happens. But now, let's use this moment now as, because there have been moments in the past where you have said, I don't understand how you could get so mad about a team.
No,
so now
I
you're
feel like I
learning.
haven't said that because then I'm like, oh, but Optic.
You said that before you got, I think, this heavy into Optic.
Maybe.
Because I remember I think I was just like probably getting mad about the Jays, or we were talking about Leafs fans getting mad about the Leafs.
But this is different because I'm not getting mad that Optic is losing. Like I said, it's an online qualifier. Like, it doesn't even really matter. But it's like,
no,
bro,
I know what
like,
I know what you're mad
no
at.
integrity in this fucking esport.
Well, it's more so just a never-ending sort of battle with these developers that even outside of the esports space, like, gaming is just in such a weird state in general.
Yeah.
where there is no integrity or very little integrity. I don't say no integrity because there are some developers. There are many developers actually that are very good, and they make good games, and they care about their fan base. And then there are other companies. Activision is one of them. EA, Ubisoft.
They just don't give a fuck.
Really,
like,
the biggest ones for the most part don't give a shit.
Which doesn't make how are the most successful ones the ones that don't try?
Because they have the fan bases that are brain dead and don't care. Like Madden.
Yeah.
People who buy Madden every year they just don't give a shit. They will buy it every year because it doesn't matter how bad it is to them. And they'll keep buying the microtransactions, and EA then goes, "Oh, these losers keep buying the game.
Yeah.
Why do we have to make any changes to it?"
And then my friend is like making me he's like gaslighting me and trying to make me feel weird for caring if the game has integrity or not. He's like, "You care too much." I'm like, "Yes, I do." So
right.
He's like, "You're taking this way too seriously." I'm like, "So you probably take dumbass things too seriously too that I wouldn't." Mm-hmm. So who cares, bro? It's something that I care about and something that I like to watch and something I like to play. And sorry I want it to work.
Guys, comment love.
Guys, comment love.
Comment love right now.
Love, guys.
Comment love right now.
Spread the love, guys. Comment Activision. Do something about your crybaby cheese, bro.
Comment.
Is that crybaby cheese?
A little bit.
No, because I don't care that it happened.
But you're trying to crybaby cheese it to get fixed.
I just want it to work.
No, you're asking.
Bro, imagine if it happened against FaZe in a grand finals, I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing here?
You are asking too much.
My bad.
How dare you?
I'll tone down the asking for a game to work. I understand in 2024, as we are in a game crash, that it's a lot to ask.
You kind of just have to be like, is the game out? Cool. Does it work? No. It's out though. And you can pay for it and spend money on it. And that's all that developers care about is can you and will you spend money on it? And for the most part, the answer is yes. There's like there will never be. I don't think there will ever be a change. I genuinely do.
I don't think there will be.
I do think that we will get to a point where we just do not have any more new video games.
It might just be that.
And like I've been thinking about it actually a lot recently, especially with like the Ubisoft CEO, I think, or maybe it was EA, who said that players need to get used to the idea of not owning their games.
Yeah.
And if that's the mentality, then really AAA games will be done as we know it. AAA games will end. I don't think video games, necessarily the industry, will die entirely just because it is so big. But the reliance on getting good new games will end. Bigger companies will just keep pumping out bullshit every year. But in terms of like actual user-friendly and consumer-friendly stuff coming out, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
It will get to a point where, and it might be something where we get to a very low point and then it'll slowly get back up. But I foresee it happening sooner rather than later, actually, where we as an industry just get to the point where we're like, oh my God, this is in an unbelievable state right now. And it could honestly get sparked when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and it costs $150 base dollars.
And also not work.
Or you have to pay monthly for it. Or, I think that GTA 6, I mean, obviously this is just entirely speculative with literally nothing behind it.
Wouldn't say nothing.
But I guess not nothing. But I can just...
If that game...
You just get the sense that we are going downhill. As funny as it is to laugh about the Asmongold video, are we in a video game crash title?
Yes, we are still going down.
We are going down.
Video games are still going down. Developers are still not getting it. They are still not clicking in. They are not cluing in. Their brains do not work. No bullshit. They are all brain dead. Like brain dead. No
not
bullshit.
The developers, the publishers.
All of them.
But the developers
all of them
are not necessarily always at fault. Because
not
sometimes
always.
They aren't given enough time.
Not always. But also... yes, but also... In this case...
No, in this case, it's...
Like, it's shit like this that's like, yes, sometimes things are pushed too early, but also sometimes things aren't, and they just don't fucking work because who knows why.
Yeah.
Like it's a mixture of developers and publishers not caring as long as they make money.
Because making video games is not easy. But
I wouldn't go. It's not like the easiest thing. But nowadays, it's really not that hard to make a game that works, bro. The games that work are the games with the lowest budgets.
That is true.
So it's like, bro.
But the reason, I think part of the reason too is the concept of AAA game has just changed so drastically, and the bigger AAA companies, their goal is no longer make a fun game. Their goal is
it's make money.
How do we make a game that makes
They're
money?
in the business of making money, and they do that by making video games.
And so once we get past the phase, if we get past the phase of live service games, I think that will be when the trajectory of video games starts going back up.
I don't know if they will. I don't think it ever will, because gaming communities are brain dead, and they will continue to buy things. Right. No matter how much people complain about it online, they still buy them. I will not change until people stop buying things that are bullshit. And which isn't going to happen in this society.
Yeah.
Because it's filled with NPCs who don't fucking think for themselves, and they just think, what's the next thing I can buy?
Dude, I get to buy Madden points?
Baby.
Like NCAA...
Act normal. What the fuck is that?
NCAA College Football 25 comes out, I think, this summer.
I think we just need to have Call of Duty IRL, because there's no bugs IRL.
That's just war.
Real.
And what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely everything.
Oh my god. My guy is a war...
No, fucking paintball, man. There's not going to be any glitches in that. At least you can't blame the developers.
What if your gun jams?
But you can't...
Dude, lag.
Like that is like a redo, or you can get some you can get some regain off of that, like maybe a ruling of like, okay, like you're not actually dead or whatever because your gun jammed, like run it back. But how often? First of all, I don't know how often that happens. To like say if it's really a problem, and also like I guarantee you it does not jam as much as video games bug.
No.
But it's also like, I don't think the other thing that is annoying is like, this is a game, a professional game where people are making money playing this game.
Yeah, that
and
makes
you don't care if it works.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit.
And I think, also. I do genuinely think, I could be wrong because I'm so involved in the Call of Duty scene. I feel like
you don't even play the game, bro.
Is true. I feel like I only have 400 hours logged. I feel like this is the worst in terms of caring for their esport because it's not Warzone. I think until Warzone is no longer the priority, COD will always have problems like that.
Yeah, I mean, how much does a CDL make for Activision?
I have no clue. It used to make a lot because the entrance fee was $24 million a year per team. So it used to make them a lot. Now it's nothing, thank God.
Yeah.
Because they were probably like, well, we're not really making that much money, and teams aren't really making that much money. What's keeping them staying in this league?
But would you rather that they pay the $24 million and have there be integrity in the CDL, or
well, it's easy
not?
for me to say yes.
Right.
Because I'm not the one shelling out, coughing up $24 million. So, but, it is what it is. Like, bro, it does beg the question: are video games just going to get to a point where just nobody fucking play? No, there's no passion anymore, so nobody plays them the way that we used to. So they're not coming out as often as they used to. And then by the time our kids, there's just no video games. Video games just is like, who plays those shitty things anymore?
Or it'll just be one of those things where you have the games that have come out, and those are the games that you will play. You
exactly.
Just play old games
because
there's no new games.
Because I think that companies like Activision and like EA would quicker dump their video, would quicker bankrupt than try to fix their thing. So like, if it does get to a point where everyone's like, video games kind of suck, like, nobody really plays
like,
video
these just aren't fun anymore.
Like it's kind of nerdy to play video games. Nobody plays them anymore. It's not as common as it is now. Activision would quicker go bankrupt and say, okay, nobody plays video games anymore. Fuck it. Instead of being like,
we're going into
NFTs. Nobody plays video games because they suck.
NFTs.
Let's fix them. No, it's
well, that would take effort.
Well, exactly. It would cost money.
That being said, I'm really excited for GTA 6 and the prospect of not owning it.
I think with that in mind, we might just be fucked. Video games might never come back up.
If GTA 6 is bad, we're fucked.
If Black Ops 6 is back,
I don't
bad.
think anyone is putting
like the Call of Duty
pressure
community. If the Call of Duty, if Black Ops 6 is bad, COD's fucked. Yeah, because then it's Infinity Ward. God saw what happened in MW2.
Dude, they're going to bring back somehow Soap Returned.
Oh my fucking god!
They retcon MW3.
Oh my fucking god!
Or Infinity Ward comes out with Modern Warfare 3, and everyone's like,
and they come out with Modern Warfare 2025.
What?
We're rebooting this for a second time.
What? Did you say Modern Warfare 3?
No, they just come out with Modern Warfare again, like Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah, fuck. Wait.
And then the next year one is Modern Warfare 2. Are we serious?
Ultimate
bro?
head scratcher.
GG, man. Oh my god, bro.
Or it's just be more modern, more warfare.
No. Honestly, like if Black Ops 6 is good, depending on like a third game mode, in like whatever Infinity Wards is the next year, I might just not buy that shit. I might just stick to Black Ops 6.
I think that's what a lot of people do with Vanguard, no?
No. Oh, yes. I see what you're saying. Yes.
Like just skip Vanguard.
I think so. I think people just continue
I think
to play
that's the
Cold War.
only COD I have never, ever played. Well, Black Ops 4 I've never played. But
that's the only COD that I haven't purchased is Vanguard. Yeah. I did play it because there was a free weekend. I was like, fuck it, I'll try it.
Like I've played Call of Duty 1, and I've never played Vanguard.
This is what set me over the edge for Vanguard. I hopped into a hardcore game, and I was 3-shotting people with an AR. And I said, fuck this. I'm not playing hardcore where it's a 3-shot AR. What is this?
Like, that's too many shots?
Yes, bro. It's 1 with an SMG at best. It was 3 with an AR, and I'm not playing this.
Bruh.
Yeah, that was just... It was just... That just kind of set the tone. That just kind of set the tone for the game. Was like, y'all don't even know how to make a hardcore. Bro, in MW2, you couldn't even play hardcore in a private match. The HUD was just on. Like, what are we fucking doing here,
Ubisoft
bro?
HUD?
But there's no debating that MW2 was the worst COD.
The new one.
Yes. MW2 2020 whatever. Mm-hmm. Worst COD.
Sure.
Worse than Vanguard.
From a multiplayer perspective.
From anything.
Definitely not campaign.
No, like as a game.
Right.
There was no third game mode. Or no, there was a third game mode, but it was fucking... Like, dude, imagine playing on realistic difficulty and campaign. That was the Spec Ops. On
Modern Warfare 2019.
No.
Modern Warfare 2 had like a few Spec Ops.
Yeah,
missions.
it was like raids.
I think we played them.
But they were
trophies,
basically
right?
on real... No, we never played them. I never played them. I did not touch those. No, you're thinking Modern Warfare 3. That was Modern Warfare 3.
MW2. I remember. I have game clips of my platinum.
That was MW2?
Yeah. The one, remember when we were in like the bunker?
No, I remember them. I just thought it was MW3.
No, that was MW2.
Okay, then they had raids, which were like...
Those... I know what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
I think we did try one time, but
and you were getting
internet,
one shot.
Well, I wasn't...
They would send...
My internet was... I didn't have it plugged into Ethernet, and I had just switched to Rogers, and it was... The Wi-Fi was unusable on online gaming.
Well, that was just like...
And that was the one time we tried those raids or whatever they were.
The raids in MW2, I tried them a few times. They would send, I don't know, 20 guards after you, and...
All heavy armor.
All heavy armor with riot shields, and they would one-shot you.
True.
And I'm not exaggerating. Like, go back and play them. Right. I'm not exaggerating.
No, I won't be.
There is zero... I know I exaggerate.
I would rather go and play My Little
I exaggerate
Pony
a lot.
Maritime Bay Adventure again.
I exaggerate a lot. I am not exaggerating when I say they would literally one-shot you and they had full armor and they would not drop ammo. So those were unplayable. Mm-hmm. Unplayable. You wouldn't even touch those. So there was basically no third game mode. And the Spec Ops, no replayability.
No,
we played them for the trophy and they were bad.
And I remember
when we played them, they were bad.
To get the trophies, we had to cheese them.
Yes, because of how impossible they would have been. So
Like
fuck
the
that.
one trophy where it was to complete that one spec op mission without being discovered, and you can just I can't remember what the cheese was. Oh, I think you get like all the way to the end, and then and then
like,
both
restart
players
the,
die.
Yeah, restart the checkpoint or something.
Both players die, restart the checkpoint, and then because you hadn't been seen from that
Because
checkpoint,
bro, we got seen the second we landed.
yeah.
There was nowhere to land where you couldn't be seen. So it was like,
But then we beat the
what are we
Infinity
doing
Ward.
here?
We beat the Infinity Ward record by like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
For one of them because you could just cheese.
You could just cheese it to the end. Yeah, I remember that too.
Which I was fine with because I just wanted.
I don't. Give
I just
a fuck
wanted the
either. Bro.
trophy. I didn't.
If
care
they're
about...
gonna cheese us in our gameplay, then we're gonna cheese them in our gameplay. What?
Yeah.
What did I just say? Anyways, so anyways, MW2 was like, the multiplayer was broken. It was just dumb. The maps were garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what sparked this originally, but
this conversation.
yeah, like there was a reason why I was saying MW2
We were talking
was
about Black
the worst
Ops
one.
6 being really good. I talked about Vanguard.
No, I was just saying
Vanguard.
there was a reason why MW2, a specific reason why I remember
Oh.
MW2 just being absolutely garbage.
Was it spawns and stuff?
I mean, those are just always bad. Like, I don't know, bro. It was a awful game. Like, worse than Black Ops 1.
The problem is
Not saying a lot.
The problem is Battlefield has also been so unbelievably bad.
There's no competition.
That there is no competition, so COD can just be like, all right, whatever, put the game out and people will buy it because there's no competitive game out there. If Battlefield came out with their next game and was like, this is a good one, then COD would be more forced to...
Not really, because I wouldn't say that those games are competitors. It was really weird when people would try to compare them because this is like an arcade run and gun shooter and the other one's like a tactical open battlefield shooter. They're not even close.
So
to the
the
same
EA
game.
CEO was talking about the next Battlefield recently.
Yeah.
And he said, we've learned our lesson. The next game is going to be an even
In
bigger...
World War II.
No, he said, and this is not a direct quote, but this is more or less what he said. The next game is going to be an even bigger and better live service.
Well, that's not inherently bad, as we've spoken before, but we're just yet to see some... Let's give them 3 1v1s. How about that?
Don't worry, Brew got this. Brew got this. Brew got this easily.
Like, bro, what are we doing here? It's a 1v3, and we're giving... It's like my ranked teammates know not to do that. That's why they're just trolling the series. I'm not even mad if they lose this series. It's like, all right, on to the next.
Brew
whatever,
got
but
this. Brew got this. 100%.
Still just... that propane tank is still crazy.
Brew
And
don't
he
got
wins
it.
the 1v3. Because
don't-
we gave him 3 1v1s.
don't
I
got
mean,
it.
that's what happens when you don't play for trades. I mean, it's basic search knowledge. A gold
Basic search knowledge
gold
guy.
tier knows to play for the trades. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Anyways, it might come to a point where video games just stop getting made because they're terrible.
And they're really expensive
and nobody
to make.
plays them, and they say, well, we're better off cutting our losses than we are trying to fix these games.
Guys, comment love.
Guys, comment love.
Comment love if you have
Guys,
it.
love. And how much time do we have left? We still got...
We need love in the
7-ish
comments. Let us know, are video games on a crash or are they dead?
But I'm really excited for Black Ops 6 because the last time Treyarch made a game, it was a good one. You know, Cold War was pretty good. So it's been 4 years since we've seen a...
As long as video
yeah.
games don't stop being made before Wolverine comes out in 2029, then
Our kids
we'll
are going to be
good.
playing that game. My kid, yeah, like when the kids you and I have.
Yeah.
together.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we were clear on that.
It's going to be like, have you seen those memes where it's like GTA 5, Call of Duty, whatever, and like whatever the other game is, and it's like, oh, do you have an adult here to buy that game for you? And then it's like showing GTA 6 and Black Ops 6, and it's like cash or cards, sir. That's going to be our kids with Wolverine. No.
Us with Spider-Man and then Wolverine.
Yeah.
I hope, I mean, we just know so little about that. I wonder what the deal with...
These guys are trolling at this point. This game's over.
I wonder what the deal with that game is. I just have heard nothing about it.
It's not since that state of play.
Not officially since the state of play.
No.
Obviously, when the big Insomniac leaks happened, there was a bunch of stuff that came out. I didn't look at any of that. I remember I saw, I think one screenshot.
Skate has been in pre-alpha for still. It is still in
Well, that's
pre-alpha.
EA, so that's not coming out for 40 years.
At least they're
And then
taking
it'll
their
be
time.
broken. And then it'll be broken.
I mean, at least they're taking their time, right?
At least Skull and Bones.
That's the literal
Skull
least.
and Bones was in development for 10 years.
Forgot about Skull and Bones.
And
But
it
that's
was the first-
Ubisoft.
and it was the
They
first
also
quadruple
Ubisoft
game.
released X Defiant, and it's just so fucking broken. Like the hit reg just doesn't work. Oh my!
But it's free, so
I mean, I guess
it's free.
Sure, let's make games that don't work, but make them free. I guess
that's
the
fine.
solution.
That's fine.
I guess,
Make 'em free.
Is that the solution, guys? Guys, comment down below if that's the solution to
well, at
bad
least
games.
if it is free, no one is like getting screwed.
At least, yeah, least.
Right,
That is the least.
right. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
And then at that point, if you're buying microtransactions for a broken game, that's on you, bruh.
It is on you.
That's on you.
But it can't just be on you because they make business decisions based off that, and they make bad business decisions based off that.
Just make
a good game, simply.
Good.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah, those game developers get paid a whole lot of money too.
Oh yeah.
Those salaries.
Let's give them 2 1v1s here. Let's give them 2 1v1s.
Those salaries. Are
Guys,
pretty
don't play for trades, guys. Don't play for trades.
Yes.
Jesus. Oh, guys, you can tell we've had a little bit of a
Guys, the second half of this one was filled with rage, so comment love.
Let's comment love, guys. Down below, let's comment love.
Guys, comment how many hours you think Ethan has played COD. My guess would be 0.
Yeah, if you ask my friend, he'd say 0. I don't know why he gets on about me never playing the game. I guess it's because I don't play ranked with him because it's just a fucking dumb system with a hit. I'm not going down that path. There's been enough complaining about COD.
And now
let's hope.
So here we go as a
positive.
Right. So
let's
say
talk
one,
about our wish list on Black Ops 6.
Let's say one nice thing about Call of Duty. Say one thing you like
the
about
movement
Call of Duty.
is insane in this game. The gunplay is so much fun.
Passion.
And the Nicki Minaj skins.
And the Nicki Minaj
are really
skin
accurate.
The Nicki Minaj skin is really, really good.
I will say the multiplayer is fun. The gunplay is fun. The movement is fun. Broken.
True. But
well, actually, for the most part, the multiplayer is not broken. But it's just like that propane was just kind of the last straw, like the straw on the camel's back in gaming in general.
The whole gaming.
Like it wasn't just
that propane tank literally caused a chain reaction that screwed games for the future generations.
Yes. 100%.
Gaming is dead because of that propane tank.
And the fact that Optic is just trolling this game. That's also this is just a no dope day. Well, not no dope.
The Jays
did
If
win.
the Jays lost, they'll be bad.
This is a no dope evening. But I will
I'm
be
here.
regaining playing COD. Yippee!
I'm here. We play Lego Batman too.
Yippee! I forgot about that.
Get you the platinum.
We'll regain some dope on that. At least.
So close to the camera. Guys, let us know your thoughts and opinions below. And if you haven't commented love, that's just, then I guess at this point, it's because you hate. It's
I guess
because
at
you
this
hate.
point, just comment love.
And if you haven't commented love, it's because what the hell's wrong with you? So guys, next week.
And guys, pray for me.
Pray for
If
Ethan.
you don't mind, pray for me.
And his
And
emotions.
my dopamine.
And his dopamine. Pray for Ethan's dopamine ASAP.
Please.
He needs it.
I need it, please.
He needs this more than anything.
And
pray for the protein tank. And guys, on that note,